Well, we got a big show today.
It's a freedom to be yourself and say what you want and know that the intent is good. But if you're just trying to make each other laugh and be giggly, then it takes all the bad away.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Your 22nd favorite podcast is back with another episode. They swore that they'd try to bring you quality product this week, but they failed miserably. It's time for Balls Out with Ben Glaze and Brett Hayes.
It's so cartoonish and stupid and ridiculous that I think it's humorous.
Just hit record, bro.
I did.
Oh, I gotta do this again.
Hey. Dude, I watched the
Devil
Next Door.
I thought you were gonna say, dude, ayahuasca. Look at us go.
It fits with the music. No, I watched Devil Next Door. Did you finish it?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
What a fucking
I was like,
documentary.
what is that one again? Just watched so many things that you've
I know.
told me to watch lately that I just can't get them all in order.
Did you tell me to watch something last week?
Yeah.
No, I don't think you did.
Eli. Again, I told you to watch Eli again. Did you watch it?
No.
Of course you didn't.
I'm getting caught up on other shit. No, but everybody that's listening needs to watch The Devil Next Door.
The Devil Next Door is what
It's
you should watch.
fucking riveting.
It is riveting, groundbreaking stuff. It already happened.
I still don't know guilty or innocent.
I know. They kind of leave it
I
open.
told Ann, I was like, I'm waiting for that one defining piece of evidence that's going to push me over the edge.
Yeah.
And I thought I had it, and then, nah.
And then they change it up on you, and they're like, but...
Like the staircase. That guy fucking did it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's too big of a coincidence for both women to be pushed down the staircase.
And too noticeable of a staircase to just fall down it.
It wasn't a fucking owl.
Ow! Whoo! Yeah, I haven't watched that one, but
He
I know
did
the
it.
premise of it.
Who? Oh. It's a good one.
I won't watch it.
A little bit long in the teeth,
not
but
gonna watch it.
it's good.
No. Oh, you know what is good? Mandalorian.
Haven't watched it yet. Don't spoil anything.
Dude,
but
so
Jesus Christ.
Basically what happens in the first episode.
Come on. I couldn't. I saw the
Han shot first.
the trailer. Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks as good as any of the like movies.
It feels kind of like Rogue One
Okay.
a little bit. I kind of like that style that they did it.
Like they must have put a big budget. Like to me, it's almost like an HBO show.
And you know what? It's done right because it's written by Jon Favreau.
Get it the fuck out of
No,
here.
he wrote it. And
Seriously?
Yeah, I don't know if he directed all of them, but he produced all of it and wrote all of it.
Yeah. If you like,
He fucking started Marvel.
yeah, seriously.
on Iron
If you
Man
like
and all
Iron Man, then shit. Yeah, he does a.
It's really good. The one thing I
Gosh,
don't
dang.
like about Disney Plus, because I just got the free trial for now, because I have Hulu. I was trying to figure out the bundle I want to get.
I
stuff.
don't want to. I didn't do the bundle because I don't want the ads on Hulu.
Right.
So I'm just
Well, you
doing
can-
it separate.
Oh, can't you bundle?
There is no bundle without
the ads.
yeah.
Oh, then I'll have to do it separate, I guess.
Yep.
But
I was kind of enticed by the ESPN Plus, but I got rid of ads. There's like 4 ad breaks in a 20-minute episode of South Park. I'm like, no.
no. What was I gonna say though? They do episodes weekly on there.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I was like,
Same thing with Apple TV Plus.
I'm all right with it, but at the same time, I wanted to just binge the shit out of that.
Yeah.
But
No, I'm cool with it.
It'll like kind of it'll be like regular TV.
I'm gonna check out the morning show on Apple TV.
Yeah, that looks good. I'm not gonna get Apple TV though. I don't think, unless somebody I know has it. I'm not gonna.
Having it, I've got it for free for a year because
Right.
of I buy Apple shit, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't think they have enough footing yet to have enough. They have like 12 original shows or something.
Yeah,
like,
that's the thing. That's the thing with like HBO. They're constantly putting like new movies on there.
Right.
They have this whole back catalog of shows.
Same with Disney too.
And
There's so much stuff on Disney.
yeah,
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I went through the app on my phone, like through the whole library of stuff, and just added like everything to my list.
Yeah. A lot of stuff you got to catch up on. So I'll just make sure not to suggest anything for you to watch.
Well, I'm definitely watching The Mandalorian, probably tonight.
Well, you were going to watch that without my suggestion, so that one doesn't count.
Bill Burr's in that motherfucker.
I haven't seen him yet.
Me neither.
But basically in the first episode, what happens is Han Solo comes back to life.
Okay, I do have one thing I want to just quickly talk about the Devil Next Door.
Okay, man, hit me with it. Hit me with it, man.
So you're going to find out very quickly, the people that are listening, if you haven't watched it yet, the main thing that's going against this guy is... So he was supposedly at one of the death camps during the Holocaust.
Ivan the Terrible.
Yeah. And...
in Poland.
The main witnesses that are against him are death camp survivors, mainly, who said they saw him on a daily basis.
Yeah, and this is 45 years later?
Yeah. Yeah, year I was born, I think it was 1987 is when all this shit started.
Yeah, something like that.
But one of the witnesses like actually goes up to him,
right,
and looks at him in the eyes, and then you find out that back when the death camp shit went down and there was an uprising, the Jews uprose and then were killing Nazis and shit. He wrote that him and 3 other guys killed Ivan the Terrible.
There were only 13 survivors in this uprising.
Yeah.
And
I told Aunt, I was like, all right, think about this. Okay, if you watch that guy walk up to him and like the craziness in how he acts and the look on his face, like you believe that he knows that that's him. If you're going to write that you killed that guy, you're not gonna. There's no way it's not gonna be him. It's not gonna be somebody that looks like him. You know for a fact that it's him. You know what I mean?
I guess, yeah. I don't know.
There's no way you're getting that wrong.
I know, but
there's
the one thing I didn't like is right after that he's like, "Oh, it was just wishful thinking."
Yeah, exactly.
And he is like, "Oh, I would remember those eyes anywhere." And then you learn that the actual Ivan the Terrible had brown eyes, and the guy that's being accused has blue eyes. Brown eye. But yeah, I don't know. And they're basing it off of a fucking picture, and it's 35 to 45 years later. Like, I don't know.
There's so much shit to delve into in that.
Yeah.
You have to, if you're listening and you haven't watched it yet, watch it.
So
it's
good.
6 episodes.
Yeah.
It's easy to get through, and you'll be hooked.
Yeah. Hooked. Like, if I were to drive up to you and offer you meth,
right?
And you took it from me, and you're like, "Oh, I like meth now." That's how hooked you would be.
Exactly.
It's like drugs.
Yeah, I love
Just
drugs.
like drugs.
I love drugs.
Drugs. Yee-hi, yee-ho.
Ripping balls out of my
Oh,
mind.
Ben.
What?
Hi.
What do you want to do?
Make out with you.
Well, besides that, how you want to get this bitch started?
I said I found an article.
Now that we're going to actually start the podcast.
Oh, we're starting now? You better not cut that first part out.
Oh, no, I am.
Cut that part
Don't. Why?
Because it's boring.
That wasn't boring.
No, I know.
Okay.
It's very riveting.
I said I found an article that's the culmination of our podcast.
Yeah. I'm interested to... I wonder, like, is this tech related? Is this based on, like 2 guys' shenanigans?
No. Maybe? No. Nope. You want to keep guessing?
What's that line from Super Troopers about not saying shenanigans?
I don't know. Shenanigans? Meow.
Hey, what's that restaurant? Oh, all right.
Oh, Ben, that was funny.
Nope.
Should I read the title? That'll give it away, or should I just go into it?
No, don't give it away.
Okay, Ben.
Now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Wait, do you want me to read the title then?
Anthony
give it away?
Kiedis says no.
Okay. Oh, I started that one out rough. A Los Angeles woman.
I pulled a drop today that I can't wait to put on here. Like, you know how I have the kid can't even read?
Yeah, that's one of the 14 drops that you have, yeah.
It's something like
That's funny, dude.
I know.
That's good. Put the drop on the machine. Take us up to 15, buddy.
All right.
It's like, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, you must be.
Hit me.
I fucking wish I could right now. This table's too big. All right, a Los Angeles woman is told how a homeless man poured a bucket of poo on her head.
Get the fuck out.
Heidi Van
he
Tassel said the disgusting incident happened near the Hollywood Walk of Fame around 7 months ago. Why are we just learning about it now? Van Tassel said she was getting into her car when the man dumped a bucket of diarrhea on her head. She told NBC LA, it's so traumatic. It was diarrhea. Hot liquid. I was soaked. And it was coming off
Seriously?
Get prepared to get wet.
Yeah, I was soaked and it was coming off my eyelashes into my eyes. Paramedics who came to treat me said there was so much of it on me that it looked like a man was saving it up for a month.
Eat it.
Whoops.
I can't wait to eat it.
Van Tassel was part of an NBC investigation about the rising number of violent and bizarre crimes involving the homeless that aired on Monday night. She added, it was all inside my car because it was so much. He just kept pouring it and splattering it all over me. It was awful, and it changed my life. It changed the way I feel walking on the street. It was something I won't ever forget. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
I want to know if she ducked.
Yeah. That's a good question. Maybe her sister Nipple Tassel did. I
Speaking of,
Hi, Mark.
I thought that I had sat on that for so long, and that when I said it, it was just going to be a total dud, but you laughed. So,
well, just because her last name's Van Tassel.
yeah. I was like, well, I was trying to think of something to do with Van Tassel, but I was just like,
Yeah. Van Tassel said he doesn't need jail time. He needs mental health care. I have empathy for him because he needs help. I'll never get over I'll never forget his face. LA
Speaking
City
of mental health.
LA City Attorney's Office told NBC that Blessings has been released into the community, which makes Van Tassel extremely anxious. Okay. She said, what's the next thing he's going to do to somebody? If he would have had a knife, be sure he would have stabbed me. Stats from the LAPD have revealed that more than 6,500 homeless people were arrested on criminal charges in 2017.
Damn.
Last month, California Governor
Must be crazy.
Gavin
Okay, by the way, what I laughed about just out of nowhere was you said NBC. You know how I said homeless be crazy? I came up with an acronym for NBC.
Okay. What is it?
Let's move on.
What is it?
Oh, it's a joke puzzle.
It's a joke puzzle.
There you go. You got it.
Last month, California Governor Gavin Newsom declared wrong one. Declared a state of poo emergency over the homelessness crisis.
Did you put that in there?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Did you like that?
That's good. I like it. Thanks. It's very punny.
I have to hold my phone far away so we don't hear this damn buzzing.
I think it's from me. Oh, no, it's from you.
Oh, man. Supporters of the move claim that declaring an emergency would free up state and federal funding typically reserved for natural disasters such as earthquakes or wildfires.
Or diarrhea.
Diarrhea disasters. In a recent report, the Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority claimed that 58,936 residents were homeless countrywide in 2019.
Jesus.
Up from 52,765 residents in 2018. Wow, McDonald's is hiring. In the city of LA, the homeless population grew 16% last year. That's because government is not in office.
Just 6 school shooters. Just build schools to put the homeless people in. Just have the shooters.
Wait, I heard school shooters in there somehow, Ben.
It was a joke, people. It was a
blah, blah, blah. Estimates 36,000 people are homeless within city limits.
City limits.
That was a hot story about diarrhea.
Yeah, seriously. I had some hot. How about that weather? I am sick as shit, dude. I think I'm coming down with pneumonia again.
Oh, man, better make it a short episode. Am I right?
No.
Just kidding. Post-show talk today. Post-show. Post. Oh, Ben, I opened up the email this morning.
We're 14 minutes in.
And I was like,
Show talk.
I was like, what? We got like 11 emails from people.
Yeah, because I solicited them.
That's
I messaged our listeners. All right, they're gonna.
That is a record for us, Ben. Oh, Ben. I'm doing stand-up. I'm holding the microphone. Oh, man. So what are you pulling up, Ben?
All right, we're about to get into news. News today is brought to you by
What the fuck did you just say?
About to get into news.
All right, about to get into the news. And, okay, Pellerito has to find my pronunciation.
News is brought to you
Thanks,
by
Pellerito.
Manscaped.com.
That's
go to
manskapp.com.
Exactly. Go there. Use the promo code
D&O. That's Dando.
Yes.
DANDO.com.
Get 20% off and free shipping on your Lawnmower 2.0 kit.
That's the Lawnmower 2.0. LAWN mower.2.
Stop shaving your face with the same thing you use to shave your balls.
Yeah.
Your wife
no.
or
Save the
girlfriend,
money.
Vandy will like it. Max 4, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, he's Mexican, so I bet he's real hairy.
It's waterproof too. I use it in the shower. It's very nice. It's the best.
Well, who clears your cloggy drains?
Ann does with her tongue.
From WPRN, it's time for Channel 11 News with Buster Cummings and Johnny Something on the spot. If they've read about it, you'll hear about it. Hold on to your butts because it's time. Here's the fucking news.
All right, Justin, let's play it.
Kalamazoo County man used a weapon to fend off a convicted criminal who kicked the door into his apartment late last night.
But it wasn't a gun, a knife, or even a bat that kept the intruder at bay.
What was it?
Instead, it was a replica battle axe.
Barton Dieters is in studio.
Wait. Did she just say Barton Dieters?
Barton.
Loser.
Hey guys,
Barton Dieters.
Barton Dieters?
You don't know who Barton Dieters is?
No.
He's got one of the most unique voices in news.
Oh,
it's almost
don't
as,
do it. Don't
it's
do it.
almost as unique as this.
Masturbating.
Tripping balls out of my mind. All right, hit it, Barton.
Control with this story, all new tonight. Barton?
Brian and Marley, the 33-year-old suspect, is in jail now, facing a charge of first-degree home invasion, which could put him in prison for a maximum of 20 years.
He looks like he needs to blow his nose like the whole time he's talking. Doesn't he?
Yeah.
He looks like he's as sick as I feel.
Yeah, he looks like a silly Jew, but I like...
Jesus. Saul.
good thing nobody listens to this.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Cut that part out, Ben.
Plus, Saul won't even be able to tell if it's
Shut
it's
up.
anywhere close to that because, you know.
But I like this guy's corn rim glasses. Ben, don't do it.
I'm blind.
You want to know what I almost played?
What?
I typed in BL and it almost played this.
Like people are idiots.
And that's pretty rude.
All right, back to Barton Dieters.
Can you really cut the racism out of this, though?
Yes.
Thank you. You're not going
Whatever his reason was for kicking in the door of the Oshtemo apartment, he probably was not expecting to run into a guy who does this on the weekends.
You need a tissue, bro?
Well, number one, it's
Whoa, is it Kenny?
That's like medieval fighting in a cage.
With Kenny's soundtrack.
With
not
Kenny's soundtrack.
LARPing. A lot of people are like,
Whoa!
oh, is it
Oh,
LARPing? And it's like,
I think that's
no,
Kenny in the background,
wait,
too.
like,
Listen to this guy's voice.
well, number one, it's not LARPing. A lot of people are like, oh, is it LARPing? And it's like, no. This Band-Aid was actually from filming last night for our newest episode.
Oh,
Oh,
There's
man,
episode?
dude. It's so dangerous. He's got a Band-Aid on his finger.
we gotta find. They're playing with metal swords, bro. It's not LARPing.
Are you sure
like
it's
said.
metal?
It's not LARPing.
I feel like if it was metal, like that would have.
Oh,
he wouldn't
that's
have a
why he cut
Band-Aid.
himself, dude.
He'd be missing the finger.
Dude, you don't know. You don't know his story.
Well, I'm trying to find out.
Just
but you
play
keep
it,
interrupting.
Justin.
He's not working at Applebee's. 36-year-old Ben Ball competes in the events where people compete against each other in ritualized combat. He owns a lot of period weaponry reminiscent of the kind used by Vikings
Menstrual.
and barbarian warriors.
Dang it. It was a joke race. I was going to try to come up with something, but you beat me to it.
I got it, man. I'm gooder.
That he keeps around his apartment.
I've got a double-headed carbon steel battle axe that was made by a gentleman who has since passed.
Wow, man.
Goes
Race
from my
wars.
ass to my mouth. Race Wars? What? Joke.
Episode title.
Race Wars? Okay. Joke race. And you said Race Wars.
That's what I call my baby.
Ball says that the suspect
Whoa,
dated
it's
a former
double-ender.
roommate who left to get away, and he showed up at the apartment around 11:30 p.m. Wednesday. The suspect knocked on the door repeatedly as Ball was in his apartment playing video games and watching Rick and Morty. Oh, shit. Then the suspect kicks at the door.
It might have broken in on twice, but it may have been the third.
Damn, bro. I forgot Rick and Morty was on Monday. New episode. I got to watch that shit.
I know. They had, you talked, dude's wearing Star Wars and a weird ass beanie.
Niggo, Bobo.
Whoa. Watch your language. Race
Okay.
Wars.
But I was reaching already over here.
And the suspect kicks at the door.
It might have broken.
As Ball was in his apartment playing video games and watching
Fuck are
Rick
you
and
doing?
Morty. Then the suspect kicks at the door.
Mr. Hayes, Leon Hendricks, News 8.
It was not worth it.
It might have broken in on twice, but it may have been the third. But I was reaching already over here.
And this is what Ball pulled out.
His cock.
I think it just had snot come out of my
Sharpened
nose.
battle axe.
Door open, grab the axe, step, hit.
Ball said he had reason to believe the suspect had a firearm. The axe hit the intruder.
In
Was
this
he describing what he did or
Yeah.
what was happening in the video game?
No, he was
playing?
describing what his live action role playing was actually at that point.
Is that blood all over the floor?
Yeah, I think your mom got in there somehow.
It is that time of the month. She's not
Speaking of, I found out that she does actually listen.
Yeah.
Is she single?
Come on.
Say hi to your mother for me, okay?
Looking to mingle?
No.
Is she mingle?
Married.
She's married?
That's the right word for it.
Yeah.
At least once in the torso. And then the two started grappling in the apartment, destroying the place.
There's a bloody mess everywhere.
He was like, dude, I do this for a living. It's not LARPing, but you should get into it. Let's have a practice match right now.
Dude, that place is torn to shreds.
Yeah, seriously.
Holy hell, Justin.
Finally, the suspect gave up and made a run for it. A neighbor called 911 and police showed up. Canines followed the trail of blood to apprehend the suspect.
Jesus.
Bell identifies the suspect as Axel Lavelle Rawls, who's currently held in
Look
the
at that
Kalamazoo
tattoo.
County Jail on a charge of first-degree home invasion.
He's got a
Court
pyramid
records show
around his
Rawls
eye.
was discharged from the State Department of
He's a part of the Illuminati. What do you expect?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
He almost it almost came into play where the nerd was going to have a teardrop under his.
All right, Justin.
Corrections in July. Now, Kalamazoo County says the suspect spent the night in the hospital with substantial wounds before being transferred to the jail. Undersheriff Jim Van Dyken says avoiding confrontation with a robber is usually the best course, but people have a right to defend themselves, especially in their own home. In studio control, Barton Dieters, News
That
8.
guy was not tripping balls out of his mind.
I need to buy a battle axe.
I need to see that guy's fucking LARPing videos.
My girlfriend is a battle axe.
We could probably get him on the podcast.
Who, the LARPer?
Yeah.
You want to?
Yeah. Let's do it next week.
Okay.
Next week we'll do that. Forget about it now.
Next video. This one's right up your alley.
Bouncer stepped in to stop a crime, not at his bar, but at a business across the street. The man committing that crime claims that he was trying to prevent sex trafficking. Andrew Brennick is live along the Bagnell Dam Strip, where he talked with the bouncer who watched the whole thing unfold. Andrew?
Wow.
Okay. Remember what he's trying to prevent.
What? Sex trafficking.
Yes.
Yes.
Very serious.
Yeah. All right, Justin, take it away.
Lee, if you have a tip that could stop sex trafficking,
God,
that
is he
tip
doing it?
needs to be reported to police. But a Lake of the Ozarks
Is this guy in charge?
He might be, and look where he's at. He looks like he's.
Holy fuck.
It looks like there's sex traffic workers inside where he's at right now. Because all it is just wood and then trash bags where windows would be.
A building made out of plywood, yeah.
I'm going to go get a handy right after I do this story.
I could stand to lose 5 to 10 pounds.
Decided to take matters
so could I.
into his own hands
10 to
by
20.
rescuing people from inside the shop.
30 to 50.
The problem is the people inside that shop didn't really need saving.
Why?
Mont Hardcastle is used to seeing interesting
looks
things
like a
in his
buzz.
line of work.
I'm the manager of Marty Birch.
Saturday night, he saw something
Seriously?
new across the street.
Suspicious to me.
Interesting things
Listen to this
in
clip
his
that
line
they
of
got
work.
from him.
I'm the manager of Marty Birch.
Saturday night, he saw something new across the street.
Suspicious to me in the way that he was acting, running around in front of the boutique, yelling and screaming and banging on the windows.
The boutique, My Dream Angels, is an adult store. It has several displays in its windows, including mannequins wearing different styles of lingerie.
He said that the mannequins were telling him that they needed to be let out or something.
The man, identified now as James Isaac Short, then tried to break into the shop. Hardcastle says he watched him try the door several times.
Do you know who
that guy?
he looks like?
Who, Ben?
He looks like the dude who plays Freddy Krueger in the newest thing. He was in The Watchmen.
He plays Rorschach?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
But with
longer hair.
Yeah.
Wow, Ben. Okay, Justin.
Then Short jumped onto the bench and kicked the glass window until it shattered.
And I told my bartender, I says, call the police. And I said, let them know that I'm going to be over there holding this guy for them, so that it's not a fight. It's turned into a little bit of a fight, but it wasn't that way.
Hardcastle says Short was halfway into the
'cause I
store
knocked him out
when
with
he
one
pulled
punch.
him out.
And then I had him down on the ground, and all he was doing was just trying to kind of
Fuck the
mule
mannequins.
kick me in the back while I was on top of him.
Two women then came over and sat on Short's
donkey
legs
punched
until
him.
police arrived. According to court documents, Short caused well over $1,000 in damage, destroying a window, lighting, and a security camera. The owner of the shop told us she didn't want to talk about it. Hardcastle says with his
Man, if Short was only tall, he wouldn't have to stand on that bench to kick in the window.
Man, wow, look at you go.
Good one.
Well, it's funnier than Pete
background in
Davidson.
security, he had to do something.
It's somebody's business. I mean, you know, I'm not the type of person to stand idly by and watch something happen.
Did this guy come from the Great North?
Now,
He has a little
Short
northern
is
in him.
the Miller County Jail tonight on burglary and destruction
Oh,
of
yeah,
property
they're in,
charges.
Missouri.
Again, he's in the Miller County
That is
Jail.
not
The
north.
mannequins in the windows are still safe.
Okay, good.
Thank God.
Good,
Yeah.
good. I touched one of them and they didn't say anything. I
But they
grabbed her
are
right
being
by the pussy.
They are being trafficked.
Yeah, they are. They are. Never know. Why did? Yeah, how did he just like get? Oh, that guy's fucking being crazy, kicking shit in. Are they being trafficked? Or did the short guy believe they were being trafficked?
The short guy said that the mannequins were speaking to him and they needed to be let go.
Oh, okay, I get it
because they were
now.
being sex trafficked. So that's why he broke in.
All right, makes sense now.
Yeah, dude's cuckoo bananas.
Dude, that guy's Cocoa for Cuckoo Puffs. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, this is a good video, man. Play it. Hit it. Hit it, Jay.
There's a fucking ad.
Oh, my God. How come your grandma didn't make us dinner or anything?
Shaggy.
How we do it, because we live here too.
That guy's a good
Hooker
hot
Creek,
voice.
At the foundation of local.
Hooker Creek.
Deschutes County Sheriff's deputies say one person was shot east of Bend earlier today and a suspect is in custody. This happened just before 3 o'clock near the intersection of Bear Creek and Ward Road. Deputies initially called it an active incident and urged people to avoid the area. And then an hour later, deputies said one victim with a gunshot wound was transported to St.
Can you
Charles
pause it?
Bend. We're told there is no longer an active...
This guy sounds like he has trouble saying his R's.
Really?
Yeah, I am serious.
Since when?
Initially called it an active incident and urged people to avoid the area. And then an hour later, deputies said one victim with a gunshot wound was transported to St. Charles.
What are you talking about?
I don't like the way he pronounces his R's.
How?
They're
Try to explain.
R, not R. It's R. Transported.
Yeah, because
R. That's how he's saying it. It's transported, not
Yeah,
transported.
or transported.
You'll hear it.
Hold
You'll
on.
hear
No,
it.
I don't think I
Go
will.
back further.
One
Start it
victim
over.
with a gunshot wound was transported to St.
Transported.
That's a bad word to go off of.
You said you
Go back further.
could
Go all the way to the
literally-
beginning.
Okay. All right.
One person was shot east of Bend earlier today, and a suspect is in custody. This happened just before 3 o'clock near the intersection of Bear Creek and Ward Road. Deputies initially called it an active incident and urged
That's
people
the one,
to
I
avoid
think
the
that's
area.
the one that stuck out to you the first time this was going through.
Every R that he says is sticking out.
Ward.
Transporting.
Oh, what about the R? The second R in transporting.
Yeah, anal. Yeah, it sounds difficult.
This isn't explaining the news story at
What's
all.
the story about?
Yeah, seriously.
Somebody was shot. What else is new? Fuck.
Fight over football.
Fight over football.
Let's punt on that one. Do you get it? Football joke.
I like sports.
Let's move on to
I
the
like
other one.
cats.
Yes. All right. Check out this guy.
Oh, yeah? All right, Jay. Justin. Come on, Justin. Justin, can you maybe entertain us with a fake story really quick? Could you tell us about something you made up, possibly, by chance?
Come
Tell
on,
us about
video.
that one time you needed attention, please. Wow. We're on Justin's schedule today, aren't we?
Wow. There are 2 trillion
Oh
more
my
cells
God,
in your baby
Justin.
than galaxies in the universe. Let's help that little star shine bright with the complete prenatal
Shine
with
bright
clinically
like a
proven
diamond.
absorption.
Speaking
Shine
of
bright like
star,
a diamond.
Here we go.
Oh, shit. All right.
What's he doing, Brett?
Looks like he's drinking vinaigrette. In the store aisle. Grabs another one off the shelf. Sets the other one down. He's drinking another vinaigrette.
What he's doing is wine tasting.
Oh, these are wines.
Before he picks one to buy and take
Wow.
it home to drink.
Okay. Well, he's on his third one right now.
Instead of going to an actual like winery.
Well, these are all twist off.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange. You sure it's not vinaigrette? Maple syrup, maybe?
No, it's wine.
Wow, is this literally 3 minutes of him doing that? 1, 2, 3,
I hope it
4.
is.
I think he's on his 5th right now. Let's set down the 5th. Let's go for the 6th.
Fully Impractical Jokers was here to mess with this guy.
Right.
Use him for one of their things.
Wow.
There's people just standing there watching.
Yep.
I'd be like,
oh, this one's a little
this
bigger.
is a huge, that's like a 40.
7th one that he's got there? Or
Just
6th
in
one?
people's way. Wait, are they not even saying anything? Like, hey, bro.
Hey, move out of my way.
Oh, you just put that one back on the
Oh,
shelf.
that was pretty rude. At least he was setting the other ones
All the
aside.
other ones are on the ground. Well, yeah. You get the idea.
Yeah, I do. Holy shit. Pardon my language.
I thought there was going to be a news story, but there wasn't.
You know, Ben, it helps to do a little pre-thinking.
So, Brett,
before you do this
what
type
are
of
your
stuff.
thoughts on wine tasting at the supermarket?
Ben, not going to happen. Not a good idea, okay?
That was
Plus,
quick.
I don't like wine. Not much of a wine guy, Ben.
You wine a lot, though.
No, I don't, Ben.
I know, I do.
Yeah, you do. Speaking of...
What?
Never mind.
Say it.
Why are you moving again?
Oh.
Tell me about your crazy-ass roommate.
Yeah, it's just
She
been
don't
nothing
listen to
but
this,
stress
does she?
since the day we moved in.
Literally?
We found a place. It's,
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
The place you looked at
We-
earlier?
yeah, we just went and saw it today.
Where's it at?
It's a floor below us.
Right here where we're at?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the
My
same
grandma's
place?
basement has a basement. Yeah, same place.
Oh, nice.
We're just moving from the 2-bedroom we're into a
Are
1-bedroom.
they like, are you getting charged for breaking your lease or anything? Or are you subleasing it? Or
We are figuring it out.
Oh, yeah, you were going to ask me if I wanted to live with her.
No.
I can't afford it, Ben. Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I know. You're too
She
rich.
can't afford it.
Well, then
She
why
literally said she was going crazy about the rent we have now.
Yeah.
Like she was going crazy about us using the lights, about us using the dishwasher, TV, all that shit.
Wow, that's pretty rude.
And then we got the bills, and then everything changed because we're paying less than what we were paying at the old apartment.
Right. Well,
So
I don't like that. I don't like her acting that
So she
way.
was freaking out about bills now, but once we have somebody take over our room, she's going to be
more expensive.
Yeah, she's going to be paying $300 more a month.
That sucks. Yeah. Damn.
But she was all about it. She's like, I don't care. I'm staying for the whole term of the lease. You guys move.
Oh.
Because we were going to find somebody to move into her room.
Right.
Or we were just going to all break the lease. And she's like, I'm not paying the money for it. So
yeah,
we're like, okay.
Interesting.
And so then we asked about us moving out. She's like, yeah, move out. Find someone. We're like, fuck it. And we found a place. So now we just got to find someone.
Did you like take our podcast into account here? Like, do they have a room there?
They don't.
Fuck, Ben.
I like this.
I do too, okay?
It's a good setup.
It's just out of the way.
Plus,
it's not going to be fun in the winter.
While Grams makes cookies.
Yeah, it's been like the 5th time here and still haven't gotten anything.
I know. It's weird. I haven't seen the sex swing be, it hasn't been up in a long time.
You told me it would be, but it's not.
But I mean, she's walking around with the walker, so I have a feeling that's putting a delay.
Yeah, like she'll stop
on the rowdiness.
She'll stand on top of the walker.
Yeah. So, no, it's not really. It's more like a cane. Oh yeah. So she probably uses it.
A dildo.
That's my grandma, Brett.
Dude, I found a dildo!
Hey, Grandma, is that a cane? No, it's a...
Dildo!
It's a stand-up dill.
Wait, who are you again?
Hey,
hey.
we're here.
Yeah.
We're queer.
I'm still here, too.
We'll see next week where I'm at.
Okay. Death.
Bye-bye, Grandma.
Bye. I'm at the Brick Lays.
All right, speaking of raging boners, there was a raging driver on the road. A ticked-off driver pulled a loaded...
Rage! I'm raging!
Oh, yeah, Rage Against the Machine back together.
Boop-boo boss. At the boop-boo boss. Boop-boo boss.
Ticked-off driver pulled a loaded, stolen gun on a car. What did the car do to him? Only to discover that it was full of...
semen.
Plainclothes cops. A high-ranking police source said Sunday. Glenn Grays. Oh, wait. Glenn Ross? Nope. Glenn Grays allegedly pointed the .45 caliber gun out his window after cutting off a car carrying undercunder. That was almost
No, it was a spit take, dude.
Seriously, you spit on the floor? Oh, God.
Kid can't even read.
Undercunder.
Balls.
Undercunder.
Yikes. There you go, Pellerino. Pull that one.
Undercunder.
Son of a bitch.
You're a novice, Undercunder.
So, as I was saying...
What were you saying?
He pulled a .45 caliber gun, or pointed it out his window, after cutting off the car carrying undercunder detectives. I'm going to change from Race Wars to Undercunder Detective. Nah, I don't know. Maybe that'll give too much away. Man.
I did have to poop earlier, and I don't have to anymore.
Gray's a 31-year-old United States... Oh, Jesus. He's a Postal Service employee. Why is that? Ordered held in lieu of $25,000 bail following an arraignment. Wait,
it's 5 times as much as $5,000.
He was wearing his postal worker uniform during the incident. The mailman was previously busted in March on charges of strangulation and property damage. Oh, God.
What?
Strangulation. Speaking of
there, done
Epstein not killing himself,
he did kill himself.
Wait,
no, he
not.
didn't.
No,
That was also not news the other fucking day last week when I talked about it. You're like, oh, everybody knew that. No, it was declared. Yeah.
Okay.
As
Well,
such.
see, everybody knew it, but then there was more to it.
Right. That's what I said.
Yeah.
And you're like,
there's more.
You're like,
just having the worst day ever.
You're like, hashtag old news.
Well, it kind of was old news, but then now there's more markings leading to everybody believing even more that he was killed. Plus, there's the whole camera thing, the 2 guards falling asleep. It's too much of a coincidence.
Yeah, Clinton's did it for sure.
And then there's the tape from the chick from ABC who had the whole story about it 3 years ago.
Yep.
And they put the kibosh on that mainly because of
Clinton.
No, the Queen. They had stuff
All
on.
hail the Queen?
Yeah. Prince William was going to get out.
Oh.
And they were like to ABC, hey, we're not going to let you cover the royal wedding if you go forward with the story.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Wow. That's a pretty stupid reason.
It is. By the way, Max Mora, Brett's using your leather thingy as like a hand puppet.
It's real cool.
It is.
Ben's looking at me, though.
That's like because there's a third person on the podcast.
You have to look at the thing.
Ah, okay.
See how the lips match up with what I'm saying?
Dude, you're a great ventriloquist.
Thanks.
Dude, if you hid your mouth fully with the microphone.
Couldn't you tell that I'm talking right now?
Oh, you're getting better at it.
I know. I'm really good at it.
That's actually pretty good.
I'm not even moving my mouth.
This is great for audio.
Thanks.
But yeah. So
why are you looking at me?
Prince William, Clinton.
Look over here, Ben.
Trump was friends with him at one time, talking about how they both liked young girls, but Epstein liked considerably younger girls.
Yeah, and Trump's more of a family guy. He's into his daughter.
I like my daughter. I'd date her. She's beautiful.
You have a daughter?
No.
Nice. I'd date her if you did.
If
she was like of age, of course.
I want to jump ahead to the future where the Epstein documentary comes out.
Dude, I want to jump ahead to the future where they actually like do something about it.
Yeah, that too.
But that's never going to happen.
I want all the stuff that she had on Epstein from 3 years ago to be released now.
Yeah.
I think they said something about they have a documentary they're doing and a podcast, ABC.
Oh, I believe it.
But it's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
It better be like a 5-hour special or a series or something. There's got to be a lot there.
I don't know, man.
And I wonder who the fuck is going to get in trouble for going there. And I wonder if we're going to find out, 1, who killed him, and 2, who set it up.
So 1, who done it?
Yeah.
2, who done set it up?
Correct.
Nice.
There's so many powerful people in that that whole story. So.
And you don't know who's undercunder and who's not.
Exactly. Epstein was like, "Are you an undercover? Damn it, I said it right.
You can't even screw up a screw up.
Are you an undercunder cop?" He's like, "No. You get under your cunders, and I'll tie a rope."
And then he's like, "Oh, look, check out my cummerbund," as I hang out with that Benedict Cumberbatch and these undercunder cops.
Oh, man, I got some carrots and cucumbers.
Wow, we weren't even talking vegetables.
Wow.
All right. Speaking of being in prison, there's a man facing up to 5 years in prison in Moscow for allegedly.
Eating
I don't know
somebody.
how you allegedly
Eating
use
somebody?
a cat as a weapon to attack a police officer.
Wow.
Like, how do you allegedly do that? Like, we could say,
everybody's innocent until proven guilty.
Right, but I mean, we could say, Epstein didn't kill himself, allegedly.
Yeah.
But how do you allegedly use a cat as a weapon?
Hello, pussy.
Maybe it was a dog, but it just looked like a cat.
All right. The suspect reportedly shook and threw the feline when approached by the police.
Shook like a paint can? Like,
I'm guessing he, I would say he, grabbed it by the tail and swung it around. That's not really shaking, though.
You want to hear something fucked up?
What?
That's how my grandma used to kill
Get the
chickens.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say cats.
No, chickens.
Like grab by the tail,
No.
swing it, and then all of a sudden she gets close enough to where the head just hits the side of the house.
She didn't grab the chickens by the tail. She grabbed them by the neck. Spin them around 360, break their neck real quick. Like that. Exactly.
Wait, she broke their necks?
Yeah, that's how you... Yeah, right. You just...
Dude, that's fucked up. Then she pluck them and eat them?
Yep. Cook it, too, because you don't want to get psilocybin.
What the fuck is psilocybin?
Salmonella.
Oh, wait, what?
Salmonella.
Salmonella.
Salmonella. Psilocybin is
undercunder.
It's mushrooms. It's the trippy shit in mushrooms.
So he threw the feline.
Oh, yeah. Meow.
Yeah. When the police approached.
Do you have any cat drops?
This pint-sized pussy.
No.
I should put in the song at the end. President of the United States of America, Kitty.
Well, you probably will because you thought of it. You won't put my Olivia Newton-John song in the end.
That's true.
Let's get physical. I'm physical.
Let's see. So the officer who was responding to noise complaints from residents was seriously scratched in the face. Okay, so how are we getting... Why is the headline still allegedly used a cat?
Ben, if you're really getting caught up on that, I cannot help you.
All right, so let's see. Here we go. What is alleged to have happened? That's what we're trying to figure out here, Brett.
Okay, it helps to get through the...
Yeah. According to Russian broadcaster Ren TV, I wonder what happened to Snippy TV. On October 4th, Mr. Sherbakov.
Sherbet.
What was Sherba on?
You literally took that time there to think about that.
Sherbak on instead of Sherbak was sitting at the foot of a stairwell in... I wonder if he got pushed down it by...
Oh my God! Can I go smoke while you read this story and tell jokes to yourself?
He had allegedly been drinking. Why is it so much allegedly?
Drinking. I wonder what he was smoking.
Allegedly been drinking heavily.
Heavily? What about lightly? Me.
Residents reported a disturbance, but when a police...
Disturbance? What about non-disturbances? Things that aren't disturbing as much, like cunderdunders.
Cunderdunders.
Like underbunders.
But when a police officer entered the property...
Police officer entered? What about leaving?
Police officer? I hardly know her.
I hate you. What are you doing? You look like a fucking... Oh my God, never mind.
Oh my God.
He,
Undercunder.
Sherbakov is then accused of grabbing a nearby cat and launching it at the officer.
More like pussy.
The animal reportedly clung to the officer's face.
Clung? What about sprung?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, what about the fallen angel Michael?
Oh my God, you're the worst.
Oh my God, what about the Holy Ghost? Worst, what about the best? Ben jokes, more like men jokes. What about not so?
Good God, all right.
Good God, what about bad devil?
When the fuck is this gonna stop?
When the fuck is this gonna stop? What about how the fuck is it gonna stop? What about...
Jesus. This is what I hear from you all the time. Why am I only hearing that in one ear?
I don't know.
Rocket. Red rocket, red rocket.
Yeah, dog penis.
Let's get physical.
Why?
You wanted cat drops. You ready for it? So, the animal reportedly clung to the officer's face.
I hate you so much.
Sherbakov,
Sherbakov? What was he on?
who was
Turn
not,
this shit off.
who was not a resident of the apartment block where
Oh
the
my
incident
God.
took place,
Is this Chernobyl?
denies using the cat as a weapon. It
Meow.
was claimed that it jumped at the officer of its own will. Wait, what?
That's what's alleged about it. The guy, they think the guy threw it, but the guy's like, no, the cat jumped.
The cat was like, "Oh, fuck this guy. Fuck the pigs.
Meow.
Fuck the police."
Pigs? What about slop for the pigs? Oink, oink.
Turn this shit off.
That's all, folks. All right, I'm the Ben Glaze.
I'm at the Brett Hayes. Stick around for post-show talk, because it's coming up. Oh, my God, Ben, I hate you so much.
Wait, here
Make
we go.
sure
Listen,
you-
listen. Get ready.
I'm ready. Am I waiting still? Oh, why? It's cold out, Ben.
Well, it's gonna be
Outside? What about inside?
It's gonna be all right.
All right, Undergumber.
Okay.
I'm at the Brett Hayes.
Brett, did you know that strip clubs are dangerous?
Dude, I thought we were wrapping this up.
I thought. Well, yeah, my girlfriend did too, and now she's pregnant.
It's 8 o'clock, dude. I'm tired.
Oh my God. What are we gonna do? Post show talk and get the fuck out of here?
Yeah, it's been an hour, hasn't it?
Surprisingly, yes.
Yeah, it's been a fun hour, and we have more to talk about.
We have so much shit.
I know. Let's do it. Next post-show talk.
Can I just do this one real quick? It's very short.
Only if you give me one, though,
All right.
too. I want to read one of those. Give
Okay.
me one.
Oh, just do this one that I wanted to get to.
I want to both do one. Let's both do one.
Okay, I'll do the top one. You do the bottom one. God dang it!
I'm gonna
Just
paper
give
cut
me the
you.
I don't want that.
So Ben, I want to be top. You're always top.
Jimmy Dean has a giveaway.
Sausage?
Possibly. Jimmy Dean is doing its son of a bitch.
Maybe we should stop.
I was gonna say receipt, but it's recipe.
Receipt? What about recipe?
All right, I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm annoying myself now.
Thank God.
Right? That's what I learned.
Jimmy Dean. Oh, thank God. What about thank Lucifer?
Ben, that was funny.
No, it wasn't. Jimmy Dean is
Jimmy Dean? What about Bob Evans?
What about Jimmy Teacher? Get it, Dean. Principal.
Yeah, I was thinking more sausage types, though.
All right.
I like Bob Evans Italian style seasoned.
Oh God.
That's my kind that I like to put in my Prego 3 meat.
I thought you were annoying yourself with this.
I am.
So you go to Jimmy Dean's website, pick a recipe to cook, submit a photo. And
Biscuits and gravy? Why did that just cut out?
I don't know. You get to choose a prize.
I want 2 tickets to see Hamilton on Broadway.
Ooh, I'm gonna go to that Kiss show where you go underwater and watch sharks.
That sounds nice.
Thank me. That's right, Gene.
Continue.
Get some gift from Jimmy Dean. The prizes include sausage scented wrapping paper.
Sausage scented wrapping paper?
Yeah.
It smells like sausage?
Sausage flavored candy canes. Hey, Gene, listen to this. They got some sausage lip balm. And also,
These are prizes?
yeah, non-infused,
prizes?
non-sausage infused things like cowboy boot slippers, socks, and an ornament. I don't care. I want all the stuff that's infused with sausage.
Yes, me
like
too.
the wrapping paper.
I would love to be infused with sausage, actually.
Speaking of,
I would eat my own asshole, probably.
I was gonna say sausage infused wrapping paper. Can you eat it? Why are they doing sausage infused edible panties?
Do you have to cook it first?
Do you know how many fat fucks would eat sausage panties?
I don't know, Ben. You're fat. Would you eat them?
It would cover up the fish smell.
Yeah, it would.
About that bus.
Give me the next story, Ben. Is there more?
If you want those things, you should get rolling at JimmyDeanGiftExchange.com.
/Rolling Rock.
They're all free. And don't worry about having to make a really complicated recipe to get your prize.
Don't worry, folks.
One of the options is just sausage and eggs.
How do you like your eggs in the morning?
Fertilized.
Perfect.
I'm going to do that with my sausage. All right, here you go. Next story.
All right, man, I'm going to try out this half pager.
Shock me.
And I'm going to be on bottom this time, pal.
I love it.
Ooh, I like this title. A guy who failed his driving. It seems incomplete.
It's a story about you. I mean, 3 accidents in
Hey,
1 year.
Ben, I am like,
accident free for. This is almost like AA.
A year.
For you.
A year.
Like we count the days.
The 7th was a year sober as well.
Get the fuck out.
No.
Sober? Like what kind of sober?
Off like pills and shit like that. I still smoke weed. but-
Opiates.
Yeah. Yep.
What about alcohol?
Every once in a while, not too heavily though.
What about jerking it?
Oh, every day. I'm addicted to that hardcore.
It's almost a year for me doing stand-up.
Okay.
November
Anyways,
29th.
So there's Guile, a guy who failed his
Guile.
driving. Yeah,
What is this, Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat.
Or no,
Mortal Kombat.
or is Guile from
Carl.
is
Carl.
Gosh dang it.
Carl.
Is Guile from the other one?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't Street Fighter?
I honestly, I don't know.
All right,
he might be an undercunder. There's a 31-year-old guy named
Brett Hayes.
Sujan Mia. Sujan Mia. Say something more like Sploojan Mia.
No, how about Sujan Yua?
Jesus, you should have taken mine.
This is fucking dumb.
Yeah, you wanted to keep going. Oh fuck! This motherfucker failed his driving test 27 times.
Is that how the news story read it?
That's 2 more than 25.
Oh fuck! This motherfucker failed.
So earlier, look, yo, I'm gonna set it up for you, okay? So earlier this year, he hired 2 guys who kind of look like him. He paid one of them $650 to take his written test for him. He paid the other one $650. That's a total of $1,300. This guy is fucking spending
Is
to
this
take
in
the
Boston?
actual road test for him. Yeah, he's now. Just play it. You've been trying. Okay.
That's all it is.
Okay, I thought there was more, asshole.
Oh, yeah, there is.
So, let me lay it up. Let me lay it all out there for you one more time. The guy who took the road test pulled off the scam and passed. But the guy Sujan hired to take the written test didn't quite look enough like him. So the staff at the testing center figured out he was a fake and called...
Wait a minute.
No, they called the undercovers. They told him to come over here.
You didn't have that pyramid tattoo over your eye last time.
That's the next sentence, man.
Driving drunk, classic.
So, Sujan was arrested for making or supplying articles for use in fraud, and he was just given a 14-month suspended sentence and 200 hours of community service. And obviously, he still doesn't have a driver's license.
And ironically, they're now going to sue Sujan.
And there's no word on whether his accomplices faced any charges.
This podcast just got that much worse.
What's the most ridiculous fact you know?
I don't fucking know. What do you have?
Mine is that the state fish of Hawaii is the Huma Nua Nua Apua'a.
You sure you said that right?
Yeah, it's the Huma Nua Nua Apua'a.
Wait. What is it again? Huma?
It's the Huma Nua Nua Apua'a.
What about the Huma Olda Mama Papa?
Mama Papa. Ah, that's funny.
Huma Olda Mama Papa. That's the state fish of Alaska.
The Huma Nua. The Huma Olda Mama Papa Bear.
I should at the end of the podcast be like, "Hey, if you want to know what Patreon's like, this is what you're missing out on."
Huma Nua Apua'a. And I'm at the Brett Hayes.
And I'm at the Ben Glaze.
And together as a whole, we're balls out with Ben Glaze and Brett Hayes.
By the way, if I don't get kicked off the old benefit for the veterans,
Ben, the bit.
If you're listening to this,
if you
Thursday
want a dog,
or
come
Friday,
to this.
Yeah, it's a good cause. Back LA Comedy Club in Muskegon. Hopefully the owner doesn't listen to somebody and kick me off the show. if that's the case, I will be there, and you should be there and be square. Supposedly, okay. So
sorry, I tuned out there. What?
I had somebody's thought about getting me kicked off the show.
Why? Oh yeah, Ben.
But
hi. I'm back.
I found out some interesting news about this.
Tell me.
So it's technically a competition,
Uh-huh.
and the winner gets like $200, I think, and some other prizes
that they're gonna donate to the dogs, right?
But
my favorite part.
You also, if you win, get to open up for Steve-O when he's at Back Alley Comedy Club.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, you should definitely give it your best.
I should try to do like stunts and I like staple like dollar bills to my nutsack.
No, you shouldn't do that, because then if you don't get first place and people don't find it funny, then you're definitely not going to do that.
Yeah.
But be funny first and then staple shit to your nuts when you're opening up for it.
Well, we already know I'm not funny, so I should just staple shit to my nuts.
All right, fine. Do it.
Patreon.com/GlazenHaze.
GlazenHaze.com/Gmail. r.reddit.com/r.gslazehaze. Undercumber.com.
Undercunder. What station can people listen to your lovely
podcast
non-existent voice?
Just go to podcast.com/podcasts. I'm there. 1061 AM 1340. It doesn't matter.
What's
You
the
don't
name of your show?
Don't listen. The huge show. I don't even care.
What about the small show?
That's a Ben joke for you. All right, let's wrap it up. Let's post-show it, bitch.
Say your
Don't tell me what to do. Uh-oh.
It's cocked and loaded.
Uh-oh.
Just waiting for you to say it.
Bye, fuckers.
Oh boy.
That's awesome.